You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth. And Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hi, Wally B from the Morning Mojo on Moving 94.5, the station that plays the music that picks you up and makes you feel good. Ready for a fun, entertaining show? Here comes Carolina and Company with Cecil and Amanda.
All right, thank you, Wally B. It's just Cecil today. Amanda's a little bit under the weather, but we've got a great show lined up. We've got Legends in Concert and one of its stars, Adele. You love that? Oh, that's going to be on. We got a taste of the PD Elementary Schools. We got the Can-Am Junior Golf Tournament. It's a big show lined up. But right now, if you look outside, I don't know, the weather is just not good today.
I call it what it is, Cecil. It's an ugly day out there from start to finish. A lot of cloud cover, a lot of rain, mainly light misting rain. Sure enough, it's just more of the raw rainy days out there. Plenty of rain to stick around through the afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow. Here's First Alert Live up at 15,000. Georgetown County seeing the bulk of the rain showers right now, but more down to the south. Will be around periodically through the afternoon and evening. It's later on tonight when the best chance for rain will really kick up as a system from their south lifts northward. Moderate to heavy rain will be in the mix, and we are looking for a good soaking straight on through tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening as our cold front finally kicks off to the east. By Saturday evening and Saturday night, skies will finally start to clear out, and we look like we're going to be seeing a pretty nice Sunday, just a wet Friday and Saturday, and a chilly Friday. 41 right now in Darlington and Marion, 39 in Laurinburg, 40 in Florence. We're a little milder down along the coastline where we're going to get a little warm air coming in, and that'll get us into the mid 50s down by the beaches, but struggling to get to the mid and upper 40s inland. Periods of rain today will give way to rain likely tonight. Heavy at times. Temps really aren't going to fall from where they are right now into the overnight hours. We'll actually see a warmer air mass move in. That's going to get us into the low to mid 60s for your Saturday for the beaches and upper 50s inland. But a good chance of a soaking rain to stay with us before nice weather, sunshine returns for Sunday, getting our highs into the mid and upper 60s. Monday, Tuesday, though, be prepared for another round of rain to come our way. At least we get the sunshine by the middle of next week. Still seeing highs in the upper 50s to low 60s.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Environmental groups say Santee Cooper's Granger plant is polluting the Waccamaw River. Now they're seeking legal action. We'll tell you where you can bring unwanted or just unused guns for a gun buyback program this weekend. And the First Alert weather team will have an update on all this rain and when we can expect to see the sun again. Join us tonight for these stories and more on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Amanda's under the weather today, but I'm going to try to do the show. We've got something big coming up in North Carolina. We're talking about the Discovery Place for Kids in Rockingham, North Carolina. It opens tomorrow at 9 a.m. Now, millions of dollars were spent on this. This is going to be an interactive thing for kids, young kids all the way up, infants. It's just going to be unbelievable. And so if you want to see what's going on, it's got a lot of educational opportunities and a lot going on. And they open at 9 o'clock in the morning, so load up the car and head on out to Rockingham, North Carolina. All right, we had a car show scheduled tomorrow. The Myrtle Beach Car Club had a car show scheduled at California Pizza in Surfside. Well, guess what? It's been raining and it's going to rain, and the show has been canceled. They're moving the show to May 25th. So that'll be all the cool cars will be going to California Pizza on May 25th. Now let's check out and find out a little bit about today. All right, today is Friday. Good day. February 22nd. And this is Play Golf Day. I don't believe you'll do it today. And it's also Tooth Fairy Day, so look out for the Tooth Fairy. Birthdays today, 1963. Jay Singh, this golfer is unbelievable. 50 years old and a professional golfer. 1965, Mia Michaels, 48, judge on So You Think You Can Dance. 1975, Drew Barrymore, 38. Remember when she was real little, she was on E.T. and also Charlie's Angels. Now, this day in history, it was 1959, the first Daytona 500 auto race, and guess who won it? Lee Petty, 135 miles per hour. Now they're running over 200 at Daytona. 1989, the first Spanish commercial on network TV, and guess what it was? Pepsi Cola. 1989, the 31st Grammy Awards, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Faith and Tracy Chapman were winners and all that. All right, from the Know-It-All Department, are you ready? Here it is. Listen to it. Check it out. The baby is working out. Did you know that a mere 20 minutes of exercise 3 days each week will increase your happiness by 10 to 20% after 6 months? You'll be a happier person. So that means I got to start working out, or I'll be a happier person. All right, we got a lot more coming up. All you got to do is stick around because we've got a great show lined up today, so don't go anywhere. Call your friends. Tell them we're on the air. We'll be right back.
Food prices could take a real tumble this year. The USDA estimates corn prices will fall by 1/3, that soybeans and wheat will also come down. Last year's drought sent some crop prices to record highs, which encouraged farmers to plant more to try to cash in those bigger crops behind the expected price declines. Well, big problems looming for low-income families that rely on WIC, the Women, Infants, and Children program that provides free milk, fruit, and veggies to kids. Program administrators say they'll need to cut caseloads by 600,000 applicants or participants because of the mandated federal spending cuts scheduled to hit March 1st. A Bloomberg poll finds Americans want Congress to postpone the cuts to give the economic recovery more time to take hold. And if you're a mother with a son, Mattel's looking for you. The toy giant's been meeting with moms and plans to devote part of its Hot Wheels website to them to talk up the importance of cars and boys' playtime. As kids move their play online, Mattel's been seeing sales for its 3 big toy car brands stall. And that is the latest in business. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
All right, it's time for Try This at Home with Melanie from the Children's Museum of South Carolina right here in Myrtle Beach. And Melanie, what do we do today?
Today we are going to talk about sink or float.
Okay.
This is just a regular tank of water. You can find it at home. Use a bucket, use a car wash bucket, anything like that. But today I have some Coke and some sodas.
Okay.
Kids love to drink this stuff. Maybe after today we'll be able to convince them that it's not such a good idea.
All right.
So I want you to take that and I want you to make a prediction. Will it sink or will it float?
I think it's going to sink. I think it'll sink.
Okay. It drops.
Well, it's floating.
It is kind of floating.
It's supposed to sink?
Yeah.
Stay down there.
That's really strange.
That is strange, isn't it? I thought it was going to sink too.
Okay. Let's try the root beer.
Root beer. All right, here's the root beer. A&W root beer.
Dropped like a log.
Let's throw that away.
It's a defective
that one don't even
Coke.
work right. This one works good.
Okay, so the root beer drops all the way down.
Okay.
Now, why do you think it sinks?
I don't know. Got a lot
Well,
of
it's
sugar?
full. These are not opened.
Okay.
They are
All right.
totally full. So this one will sink too, right?
Yep, supposed to. Coke's fooling you today. All right, what else did it do,
this one is diet.
Oh, that's diet, so it doesn't sink.
So this one doesn't have any sugar in it.
Okay.
So this one, Pepsi Next.
Okay.
It's a little bit of sugar, but what do you think? Sink or float?
Sink.
It floats.
All right, that's good.
So
All right, now show me.
what we have is these don't have any regular sugar in it.
All right, how much sugar's in these other ones?
A&W root beer has 40 grams of sugar.
How much is that? 40 grams. It's like drinking sugar.
That much sugar is in that right there.
See
so
what you can learn on this show? You learn so much on this show.
Does that mean it's better to drink diet sodas?
A lot better.
It's a lot better, but it still has all kinds of junk in it.
Wow.
So let's stick to tea, lemonade, and water.
You got it. All right. Thanks a lot, Melanie. You learn a lot on this show right there, the Children's Museum of South Carolina, right here in Myrtle Beach. You check it out. It's a lot of fun. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, Legends in Concert down at Broadway. That's where you see the stars. They sound and look like the real thing. Well, I want you to look at this entertainer that's coming up next. You thought it was Adele, didn't you?
Nothing but the best for you too. Sometimes it lasts enough Sometimes it hurts
All right.
instead.
That is great. And we have with us J.C. Brando. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. That was a great job. Now,
Thank you.
How did you get into doing Adele?
Well, I've been a professional entertainer for several years, and I was working on cruise ships. I wanted to be a little bit more land-bound, so I was at home in Las Vegas. I was auditioning for things, and in the meantime, I was substitute teaching at high school, and I had all these kids say, "You look like Adele. Has anybody ever told you look like?" And I didn't know what she looked like. So I looked it up on my smartphone. I said, these kids are right. What they don't know is I can sing like her too. So I started working on it and went and auditioned for Legends in Concert, and here I am.
All right, now you're right here in Myrtle Beach, and this is great. I mean, you do look like her live. Now, do you enjoy this, being on land better than a cruise ship?
There's benefits to both. I like being on land and feeling a little more grounded, but cruise ships give me a great chance to travel as well, so I've enjoyed that.
Well, Legends got a great show, and he always has some great entertainers there.
Yes.
And I can't wait. I'm coming to see you shortly, I promise you.
Oh, good.
Chris knows I'm coming. But this is so amazing to watch you sing, and listening to Adele. That's one of my wife's favorite entertainers. Now, what I want you to do, all right, let's get out of the video now. What I want you to do, I want to do a little a cappella real quick.
Oh.
All right? Can you do that for me? I'm going to put you on the spot. All right, let's go ahead. All right.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you.
Wow.
That's all you get.
That's all I get.
And a British accent, too.
Hey.
So you got to come see the show if you want the whole thing.
Now, where are you from originally?
I'm from California and now in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas,
Yeah.
all right. And you're in Myrtle Beach area for a while.
Yes, for a couple
All right.
months.
Well, thank you so much. You want to see Adele and all the lineup of stars, all you got to do is go to Legends in Concert right there at Broadway at the beach where everything's happening, and check her out. Thanks so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
A lot more coming up on the show. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Call your neighbors. Tell them we're on the air. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, coming up, the taste of PD Elementary. We're talking about food. And Denise is with us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Cecil. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Thank
Now,
you.
tell me what the taste is all about.
The Taste of PD is in conjunction with our annual multicultural fair. We have various foods from different cultures by the families of PD and our staff. Our fifth grade students also showcase their research skills. Each fifth grader will have a presentation of an individual from a various culture.
Yeah.
And we have lots of fun, lots of entertainment, ballroom dancing. Each grade level will also showcase a country.
Well, that's pretty cool. Now, it's coming up on February 26th, right?
February the 26th.
All right, tell them where the school's located. Where's it located?
PD Elementary is out in Conway off Highway 378 and Highway 134.
Okay, now this is your third year in doing this, so y'all are getting better every year.
Every year it gets better and bigger.
All right, now what is this up here we're looking at? Now, what are these?
These are art pieces that our fourth graders created, the
Okay.
Chinese scroll and the Chinese cookies, fortune cookies,
fortune cookies,
which
yeah.
represents their culture. They're studying the Asian culture, the Chinese.
Well, this is pretty cool. It's very educational what y'all are doing to teaching the kids of a little bit of culture from other countries.
Exactly, and they enjoy it. They love it.
They do. How about the food that comes in? Who gets to eat the food?
Everyone gets to eat the food,
Okay,
and it's absolutely free.
It's free to everybody.
Free to anyone.
So they can come.
They can
Do they
come.
have to make reservations or anything, or just come to the school?
We need to have no reservations. You can just come and get a taste of everything and observe all of the different projects.
All right. Now, how long have you been a teacher?
I've been a teacher for 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
You love it?
I love it.
Oh, that's great. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for being on the show.
You're
We
absolutely
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank
Tell
you.
them once again what time and where it's going to be in the date.
PD Elementary, 5 o'clock, February the 26th, 5 o'clock to 7, and we look forward to everyone coming out and sharing with us.
All right. Thanks, Denise. We appreciate it. We got a lot more coming up. All you can do is stay right here. Coming up next, we're going to tell you a lot of things that's happening. We'll talk about a golf tournament that's coming up, a junior golf tournament, Can-Am. Stay tuned for that. We'll be right back. All right, coming up on TV 15 at 1 p.m., the Chew Now, 5 p.m., you got to check out Dr. Oz. He's going to show you some evidence on how some things you think will do good for you, and they could be harmful. All that's coming up on Dr. Oz at 5 o'clock. 8 p.m. tonight, Last Man Standing. The Outdoor Man decides to produce a skit inspired by classic Western. That's going to be exciting. Then at 9 p.m., we've got Shark Tank. 10 p.m., we've got 2020. All that right here on ABC, WPDE TV 15. All right, now let's talk about a golf tournament's coming up. It's called the Can-Am Junior Tournament, and this is sponsored by the South Carolina Junior Golf Foundation. And Joseph's with us.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Joseph?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Thanks for having us.
It's good to be here. Now, when you say juniors, what is the age limit for this?
It's high school and under, 18 and under, and actually this is a unique event because it's an international event between our junior golfers here in South Carolina and the Golf Association of Ontario. And it's not just for boys, it's boys and girls. And it's the elite level kids that come down here and play. It's kind of like a mini Ryder Cup, to be honest with you. It's pretty fun.
That is great. My son got a chance to play in several things, and some of this when he was in high school.
Yeah.
He turned out to be a great golfer now.
Yeah?
And he quit playing baseball when he was 11 and started playing golf. And
it's a game of a lifetime.
But he has done so well in golf, and it's a great game to take up, and it's very, this is very good. Now, where's all this going to be held?
It's just down the street. It's Merle's Inlet down at Wachesaw Plantation Club. It's going to be March 16th and 17th. The weekend is typically St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
And it goes in conjunction with the Can-Am Days that are celebrated here at the beach. So it's kind of a culmination. The final weekend of the Can-Am Days held here at the beach. We get a lot of folks that come down from Canada that participate. The membership at the club is fantastic. They raise a lot of dollars to help put this event on. And the proceeds that we generate out of it go back to the junior golf program here in the state.
That's good. Roughly, what did y'all raise last year for?
About $25,000.
That is great. And this year, is it a little bigger this year?
Well, it's always the top 8 boys and top 8 girls, so it's this consistent sized field, but we're always growing through sponsorships and just the awareness of the event.
All right, now say the public, everybody say, if I wanted to come out and watch these kids play.
Yeah, just come down to Wachesaw Plantation Club down there in Merle's Inlet. We're going to have a list at the gate. You can come in, drive all the way back to the clubhouse, and it's going to be, spectators are welcome to come and visit us, or you can go to our website, www.scjgf.org, to find out more about it.
Give them that website again.
www.scjgf.org. Stands for South Carolina Junior Golf Foundation.
All right, we're talking about the Can-Am. Yeah, this is going to be cool. The Can-Am Junior
we're excited. It's going to be a good year.
All right, tell them once again.
All right, it's the Can-Am Junior matches March 16th and 17th coming up here just around the bend. Come out and watch some of the top junior golfers from Ontario and South Carolina. Last year we had actually 2 of the players of the year nationally that were on our South Carolina squad, so we're doing some good things for junior golf.
All right, Joe. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Stay with us. A lot more coming up on Carolina and Company Live. Amanda, I miss you. Stay with us.
Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions. Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We've had a great lineup of people today, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and you've got to check it out. And we give away so much free stuff on this show. I mean, every time you turn around, we're giving away something free. And we've got deals you're not going to believe. And it's so simple. If you just check it out, we're going to show you the deal of the day right here. All right, all you do is go to your iPad and go to there and punch it up. And here comes the deal of the day. And there it is. Anthony's Pizza and Pan Pasta. Oh, boy, does that look good? I'm talking about you can come and buy for less, and you get about half price. So there's deals all over the place. So you come to our website, carolinalive.com, and click on deals. And that's where you're going to find a lot of deals. So if you're going to take out somebody tonight for dinner, that's an easy way to take a cheap date. You know what I'm talking about? Just save some money. And that's what it's all about here. I don't know if we've told you a lot, but Forbes just released the most miserable cities to live in based on unemployment, housing market, and the crime rate. Now listen to this. Detroit, Michigan was number 1. Number 2 was Flint, Michigan. Number 3, Rockford, Illinois. And 16th was Atlanta, Georgia, the only big city from the South is in there. South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, hey, we're still one of the greatest places to live in the world right here. It's a good place. All right, we're always looking for people to be on the show. So if you have an interesting hobby, or if you collect things like, bells, anything, we want to put you on the show and show people, because people really like to see interesting things like that. So if you're a collector, get in touch with me. Send me an email, cchandler@wpde.com, and we'll work out getting you on the show. There's so much happening in this area, and if you want to know what's happening, you always got to watch this show. And Amanda's under the weather today, but I hope she'll be back Monday. It's going to be a, pretty good weekend. Sunday's going to look pretty good, but we're going to get a little bit of rain. But don't worry about it. Just enjoy life. That's what it's all about. I've had a great time today, but I do miss Amanda because we work so well together. So if you got something coming up you want to talk about, do get in touch with me. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks so much. I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.